What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to Old versus New, the old Death Button Griffin versus the new Scourge Spectre. New weapon, new bot versus old weapon and old bot. Let's see how we can do, guys. We have a comparison because on my own Android account right here, I'm still using, very happily even, I enjoy using it, the old Griffin with the so-called Death Button Griffin with the Orkan and Pinata, right? And at the same time, I also have a new bot, the Spectre with Scourge. So I'm going to be using in this match both of these things very effectively, I think. And yeah, let's see if you can still do something with the old stuff. You know, obviously, the Griffin doesn't really stand a chance against the new Scourge Spectre, for example, right? Simply because you have no stealth jump. But you can still be very useful and very powerful with this Death Button Griffin. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do with you guys right here in this round. At first, we're running the good old dog with Tulumbas and Orkans right here, trying to do something below that bridge. We got the beacon, however, they are recapturing it, okay? So now it starts. We're running the Death Button Griffin. First kill, oh wait, that wasn't too crazy because it was a very low HP target. But keep in mind what makes the Death Button Griffin a Death Button Griffin is that you have this red button right there, and when you press it, you cause death to your enemy because you have a lot of firepower, right? The Pinata and the Orkan, they deal a ton of damage in a very short amount of time. And the reason why I'm not shooting anybody right here is I thought I might be able to walk into this guy's shield. That was my plan. Since he doesn't know I'm behind him, I thought I could walk into his shield, and then I realized that there's a full Inquisitor standing under the bridge right behind me. And when I saw this, I was like, oh man, damn it. That was really bad, but we're still able to do a lot here. Don't worry, we have killed the Leo from behind here, and now we're trying to take on this, you know, this basically Death Button Inquisitor, if you will. There he goes. He was hiding around the corner. We're still having all our weapons, thankfully. And I'm just jumping away for the time being so I don't get any further damage. Not even from the shotguns at the distance, because even they have the ability on hit with a hit chance to kill you. And now let's see what the Death Button Griffin is good at. It's good at letting enemies run into your line of fire. We are almost fully rooted. Look how quickly the HP of the enemy is going down now because of so many rockets coming in so quickly. And that's the Death Button Griffin for you. So yeah, we're gonna draw a comparison and see how much you can still do with the good old Death Button. I realized here that the enemy is standing up on the bridge, so my team cannot capture this bridge up there as long as there's somebody standing above it. So what I thought I was gonna have to do here is walk around it and clear this bridge from the side. And this way we're gonna make room for our team down below the bridge to actually capture the beacon. See, we're killing it. I was reloading right there, but we did still kill him. We killed 2 enemies here. And that, by the way, you also had seen that tiny sequence from the challenge video, right? From the revenge challenge, but only that tiny little sequence. And now I see Get Pilot down there. He wants to get our beacon, so what I do, I just sit here. I'm just gonna sit right here and not allow him to get the beacon, and then I see a ton of more people coming down the bridge, and I'm like, what the heck, is there something for free down there? Why is everyone walking there? And I just wait for all of them to pass the bridge, and then I start walking around, because now they can't capture the beacon anymore, because they have already given up on capturing it, because I was sitting on top of it, same as the enemy was doing before. Then I run around the corner, get 2 really quick kills, and yeah, just gonna try to turn this match. Let's see how well that is gonna work. We don't have to turn it because we are already about to win it, but it's still so that we can do some great kills. See, what I'm doing here, I'm like to explain that I want to get the freaking Bulgazari because I think it's a more powerful and more dangerous bot, and this guy only has Tulumbas. So I think my teammates can handle this one little Comijo with Tulumbas. Instead, I go for the beacon and for the Bulgazari right there. See, I got the most important bot killed, the Bulgazari. I can still corner shoot a little bit at that Natasha, and meanwhile, I'm even capturing their beacon. So that was a very interesting move right here, and the Comijo behind us was killed by my team as I expected. We got 4 beacons captured. We did almost the highest amount of damage, and we got 11 kills. That's insane. Alright, let's jump into the next match, guys. Keep in mind, once again, this is on my own Android account, where the stuff isn't, you know, high leveled. Most of my opponents are higher leveled than me, especially now that I reached the Champions League. Yo, that's crazy. But let's go. Let's see how much the good old Death Button Griffin can do on the new map called Carrier. So, we didn't kill any of those two Kumihos, but we certainly pretty much killed this one Kumiho right there. He's suffered so much damage, and that was a quick defense of the beacon, right? And as a reward, we get to keep the center beacon there at sea. And now jumping up, everything that doesn't have an answer shield is absolutely bummed when it gets hit by this Death Button Griffin. Do you see how I just killed almost the entire Lancelot right there? Because Death Button, that's what it is. When it can't dash and when it doesn't have a shield, it's pretty much just dead. Also, a Bulgazari that has just used both dashes. If you attack him with your death button, man, this guy is toast. And look, we have so little HP, and we were still able to do like 120,000 damage or 100,000 to this pattern there with his aphids, just because we have the ability to trigger that much DPS in such a short amount of time. I think there is nothing in the game that deals more damage in a shorter amount of time than Oricans, except of course the shotgun weapons when you get incredibly close, which, you know, it's not always easy to do. So yeah, once again back in the Spectre with the Scourge. I'm running underneath the bridge because I knew some Hydra guy is targeting me, and thankfully we were able just by an inch to take this Fury out of the way before he got to reload and hit me with his trident, I think he has. And since we were waiting a little bit under the bridge, they have kind of forgotten me down there, and I can just come in again and laser. Laser left, laser right, and I see, an Inquisitor is coming. So I wait for the last possible split second I can to make him land there. He landed much sooner than I did, so his stealth ability will run out first. I get to kill him, and then I'm running once again underneath the bridge to retreat, to reload, and to use the stealth jump again later. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that the reload button, it may be on Steam already, and it may be on the Facebook Game Room platform, but at the time I was recording this here, the reload button wasn't a thing on Android, or I think also not on iOS, so we didn't have that. I have to actually shoot the weapon empty to reload. I decided to go for a step back. I decided to go for a jump backwards so that I can once again go underneath the bridge and save myself, right? And overall that worked really well. The only problem is that I've taken a bit of a spiral Hydra damage, and that is something that sucks. I hate it. So here we go. Yep, we got this Hydra Spiral Griffin, but the other one is targeting me so well, and it's getting crazy. Right now we're getting to a point we already, once again, as we had before, we only have 3 Scourges left. We have very little HP, and you know, it's getting crazy. It looks the same at the very end, that I'm so low on health. I thought maybe I can fall this Lancelot in his back and just deal some tons of damage, but he immediately knew what I was about to do, and he turned his shield towards me. I may be able to break his shield. Yeah, we got through the shield. You see it here, it's missing. Now the shield corner is gone. But unfortunately, I won't be able to make use of it any longer because I'm now destroyed. So the last guy that I think it's the last guy that we jump in, the Plasma Heichi once again. I think those 3 things, to see them all in action, is the Spectre is newer than the Heichi. The Taran is, however, an old weapon, so the Heichi with Taran is kind of a middle way between new and old, while the Spectre with Scourge is just all the way just new stuff, right? And I'm being blocked with my dash. And the old Death Button Griffin is only using weapons that existed for, I don't know, 3 years? Or 2.5, 3, I'm not sure exactly how long, because, you know, I haven't been in War Robots since the very beginning. I started playing War Robots a year ago, maybe a year and 2 months or so at this very moment right now. So I can't tell you exactly when everything was released. So we almost got 2 kills right here. We can only get this one. But now we have the ability with the Heichi to shoot across this gap. See this ledge that we are standing on? And without giving the enemy much chance to shoot above it, we can just, use this here. Of course, the Vortex Aphid guy will still be able to hit us, but that's fine, because he won't get through our shield anyways. And we see 2 enemies standing right there in front of us. Boop! Got an easy kill. And the Fujin, since it's a Raijin, sorry, since when's the Raijin so fast they can't walk around the corner so quick? How did it even squeeze through that gap? How did it even get through here? It's such a big thing. On Canyon, I can't even get on the bridge. On the middle bridge, I can't even get there. The freaking legs are so big on this thing, it just gets stuck the whole time. I don't know why, but yeah, this guy's just squeezed through here, no problem. So the round is over. Let's see how much damage we have done, guys. In the comparison old versus new, I hope you saw a few different aspects, and I think you also saw that the Death Button Griffin still has its place. However, unfortunately, it's no longer up to date, and I kind of wished that also the Griffin would kind of get a double jump ability that the Raven has. The Raven has it now as a special unique thing, but the Griffin, it has less HP, so maybe it should also have a double jump. I don't know, but it still works, especially when you have that much firepower on it, and when you level your Orkans and Pinata as well. It's still dangerous, but most of the time new stuff will take you out, okay? Let's say it how it is, you will lose against new items. They will usually take you out, but in some situations you might turn around, okay? And be victorious. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye bye.